And Paul said, you don't need to cry and weep for me. I am ready not only to go into jail, but to die for the gospel of our Lord Jesus. I ask again, what is your passion? If your passion is not heavenly, if your passion is not good-oriented vision that will launch you to greatness in the nearest future, please retrieve your steps. Go back to the drawing board. Work on your mind. Work on yourself. I will end with John chapter 4. John chapter 4. The question is, what is your passion? John chapter 4 verse 8, 6 to 8. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus therefore, being wearied with his journey, note, he was wearied, he was tired with his journey, sat tossed on the well, and it was about midday, 6th hour, that's around 12 noon. There came a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus said to her, give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away to the city to buy food. So Jesus was tired, thirsty, and hungry. Tired, thirsty. I don't know if you have ever been tired, thirsty, and hungry. You become extremely exhausted. I finished administration somewhere. I became so weary, extremely exhausted, that I had to sit down for almost 2 hours to regain strength before I could go. Jesus, at the end of ministration, standing, talking, listening to people, praying for people, and walking long distance, became wearied, became tired, became thirsty, and was hungry. Disciples said, Master, stay here and wait for us. Let's go and buy food for you. In other words, he could not even go with them to go and eat in the restaurant. He had to wait so that he doesn't faint on the road. Can you imagine how tired somebody was that he could not go with his disciples to go and eat? So disciples would go and finish eating because they were all together in the business. So disciples would go to the restaurant, eat their own, and then bring takeaway for Christ. Because he was so tired and exhausted to go with them to go and eat. And there was no water. And suddenly, verse 31 to 34. 31 to 34. In the meanwhile, his disciples prayed him, saying, Master, eat. But he said unto them, I have meat to eat that you know not. Therefore, say the disciples one to another, has any man brought him to eat? Jesus said unto them, nobody has brought food for me. My food is to do what? The will of him that sent me, and to finish his work. I'm running off with this. Jesus met an opportunity to preach when he was tired of preaching and needed to renew strength. A woman came to draw water, and from the spiritual realm, he saw this woman and knew this woman needed help. This woman has not been stable in relationship. He will enter one relationship, after 6 months it will break. He will get married, one thing or the other will happen, the marriage will scatter. He will meet a fiancé, one thing or the other will happen, and the marriage arrangement will scatter. Until he end up marrying several husbands, up to 5 husbands. So Jesus knew this woman is going down in depression and needs help. Jesus cornered his hunger and thirst to soul winning. Woman, can I have food to that? Can I have drink? Can I shock you? Even the woman did not give him drink. Yet he continued preaching to the woman. Entered into conversation and won the woman's soul to himself and to the kingdom. The woman ran to the city and brought people. By the time the disciples came back, they saw the master doing crusade. They saw another energy in him. It's not the same person that was fainting and worried and tired, that could not even talk. He's now energetic, preaching. And they said, excuse, Master, please come. I know you are preaching. Can you suspend the preaching? Come and eat. And master said to him, no. They asked themselves, maybe somebody has given him food. He said, nobody gave me any food. In fact, I've not even taken water. My food is to do the will of God and to finish it. Now, I want to ask you a question. What is your food? Or what is your passion? What is your drive? Pardon your hands in prayer.